remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, the show. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway. And that's way high, and the count is 1-1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
That one out to right. Hines makes the catch for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hines on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Friedel ranging back. Bang! A towering shot to center. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Carter. Line drive, and there's a hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And there's a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike. To the right side, LeMahieu is there. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Rhys Hines. Pitch misses there. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. That one drifts inside. And there's the automatic.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Got him swinging. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A little bit low. High fly ball, right field. Tachman under it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Torrey Hunter will hit next. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Mike Tachman. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out. So that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The other way, hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, TJ Friedl.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's outside.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Number 64, Tony Santillan.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high.
That's high.
To Elliott, second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Move to first. Witt back in on a dive. Santillan, a 6'3" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Pickoff move to second. Witt dives back in safely. And the right-hander deals. Runner goes again. Throw to third.
Okay.
Save. Right back to him on the mound.
That's an F.
Throws to first. They get the out on Marte. Here is Darno. He's already homered in this game. First pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find the
Ball.
zone. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And delivers
2-2.
outside. Witt on third with 2 out. That's inside.
Doubtful.
Chases the fastball. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Joe back to work. Up and
Ball.
in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Andrew Miller into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Grounds one to short. Witt throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Austin Hayes.
That's a huge
That
defensive
missed. That's
play
a
in the
ball.
late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
1-1.
That's helping your team.
And that's outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the line. Carter on his way over. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Santiago Espinal.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good
That's
pitch
the
to
ball.
handle.
And that one's a little bit low.
1-0.
And that is ball 1.
Yeah.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you twist your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't fixed it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If it be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheap. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called them and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, though. You just gotta open your eyes.
I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, and I gotta make it for me. Well, sometimes it seems, girl, I'm neglecting you. Well, I love to spend more time. I got so many things to do. Oh, I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. Said I got work to do. Well, I'm out here trying to make it. Woman, can't you see? Oh, it takes a lot of money to make it. Let's talk truthfully. Keep your love lights burning and a little food hot in my plate. You might as well get used to me coming home a little late. Oh, I got work to do. I got a job, babe. I got work to do. I got work to do. I got work to do. I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, gotta make it for me. Don't wanna make you feel I'm neglecting you. Let us spend more time. Oh, but I got so many things to do. Oh, I got work to do. I got work, babe. I got a job, babe. But I got work to do. Everybody's got work to do. Oh, so much work, babe. Oh, I got work. Oh, so much work, babe. Oh, I got work to do. I got work. I got work, babe.
Beat up the block and the gun, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no avail, finesse on the deal I just signed. I don't need the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Window tint blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill. And the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master pick is Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo. I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. MS Pre-98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They matches so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with not really feeling. Needed a breath so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my brow headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes that professional bold. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life I hard times like Nazareth.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Burritos going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one ripped but foul. One out, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that one handled. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. foul ball there.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brian Reynolds here. Smoked on the ground a second. LeMahieu gets it to first. And the Pirates back here at PNC Park, top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot, and now they're out in front. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spot. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
New pitcher on now, Ryan Barucki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sawinski puts it away, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
That one the other way, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here's Nolan Jones.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not...
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Joey Bart now. And strike 1 to the catcher. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter now, Spencer Horwitz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next offering is down low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Jones. That is the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, David Bednar. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Marte around second. Relay throw to third. The tag out. Stepping in, Evan Carter. To the right side, and that one finds its way through.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead, and sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Carter takes his lead at third with one away. On the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. One gone, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero. Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It's out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Colin Holderman gets handed the rock out of the pen. Base is empty. One. Away. Next to hit, Torrey Hunter. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Down the middle for a strike. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to fight.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Still only one out here in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Two on, one out. And this one bounces away from Bart. And that cost him a run as he scores easily. Bart gets to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. At the plate, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch kicks away. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that one missing low. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one ripped right center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Witt scores. Throw cut off to second, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got it.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jones stands in here, takes ball. One low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ketel Marte. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The run comes in from second. It's 8-0. The relay throw in there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Carter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Next pitch is outside. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes.
Andrew Miller on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Just missed.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Last chance now for the Pirates. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded.
share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son of a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they handed me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make a dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? And if the glass is what I got, mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. 'Cause is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me aplique. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llore.
And we welcome you to the South. All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting. Down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Benintendi sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trout. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Willie McCovey late on that fastball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch is low.
2 strikes.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Trout touches home and he scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. So here's Darno with 1 out. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Ball 1.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tachman sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Now a long throw to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Mike Tachman. Fouled off left side.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1.
And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Too low, and it's ball 3. There's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Luis Robert. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ground ball left side. Jazz tosses to first, and they take care of it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nolan Jones, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Ripped on a line to center. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Slice to right. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Dave Parker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
The count is full.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Josh Rojas. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got him swinging on the curveball. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate. And ball 1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andrew Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Andrew Miller.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. On the ground right side, handled by LeMahieu. Over to first. Inning over on the ground out. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Frazier Ellard. Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's down and in. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Tatis around second. Relay to third. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up.
On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Runner on the move. Knocks it down. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Move to second, and he's back in easily. Carter at second with nobody out. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Willie McCovey. Runner takes off, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And that's a 2-out double. And now the first baseman, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Pinch hitter coming. On the ground to first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bobby Witt Jr. into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Miller, a tall lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, strike one. Got him swinging. And now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field. McCovey makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. White Sox down to their final out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. And a big swing and a miss. The White Sox down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, Summit from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I'm getting further. Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat. Even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, I'm a Mac, little baby know it's a fact, Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap, I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap, I'm hanging out with the stars, they can't relax, even in these foreign cars, I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard, permission to make it, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that, had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map, you think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make a, even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back, play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack, like the Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back, she can roll with me, it's a lucky day, got a, and the gang it, we had stacks, blending in and spinning racks, representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that, where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a in the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty vans, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un cheque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sucheras hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Malier, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde Valle en las hamacas, Salvi, si le tomas es que le está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. And then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my bit, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One glass is taking my coat from me. I blast it, dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I yeah, baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe got me a whole tribe. The world with no mounted, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say, like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it pop sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why I yeah, baby, that's why I
So just about set and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Bailey Falter. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
One ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's outside. Outside corner, got him looking. Now here is Johnny Bench. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Sawinski makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a
runner on the go. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know these
runners on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that'll load the bases. 2 outs, bases full. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down, and now Dave Parker. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next pitch off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Back to the mound, he's got it. Horwitz steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. There's the strike.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop. In the history of Major League Baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Boots it. 2 outs, runner at first. This is Joey Barton. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, second inning set to go. Here's Mike Trout. Falter back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That's to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Evan Carter now at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. To third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first, and they go down fast. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses out. outside. And the count is 1-1.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bench makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The shortstop takes the ball. They say it went. 2 out, space is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. A single and a run scored and a walk. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Sexson. On the ground to third, Hayes. Tosses to first. They don't come. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Misses outside. Ball 1. Sawinski, 26 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line.
There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check on the runner. Sawinski back on a dive. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Just misses, and it's a full count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
And it's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Brian Reynolds here.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, and the batter now, Willie McCovey. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. 1 out, runner at second. Dave Parker, the next to hit. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. LeMahieu over at second, 1 down. On the ground, right side. And that squirts through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Into left center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him. And he's out. Cut down. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. There's the strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. That one just misses. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Spencer Horwitz. Struck out looking his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. McCovey going back on it. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here is Isaiah Falefa. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner. And 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish. But
that's strike 3 and the third out. So back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings over the top there. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Bart collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So the batting order turns over. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Cruz running hard to get it. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny Bench. First pitch misses. On the ground, out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is singled and he is flied to left. Foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Reynolds on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds sizing this one up, and that's the third out. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Sasaki back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout on the move to the gap. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 so far. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. Andrew McCutchen blasts one out. It's 2-2. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Got him looking. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Out to center. Cruz sizes this one up. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. It's 3-2.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Now on the bump, Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. That's to third. Hayes. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So now here's the DH, Dave Parker. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trout in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
That misses. Ball one. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, well, we go bottom 6. Here's Joey Bart now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Way out front for strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one ripped right center field. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. To third might be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Tatis leading things off and takes a strike. And a curve misses outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 3. Inside,
Ball one, no
almost
strike.
got him. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Johnny Bench will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Chisholm at the plate and takes high there. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Bench stands at second with 2 gone. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got
Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Willie McCovey digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Dave Parker, the next to hit. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Around third comes LeMahieu. He will score.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the Tatis. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's McCutcheon. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That one misses, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Get up, let the groove so.
Back here at PNC Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Ferguson back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Tatis goes yard. And they add on. It's 9-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Tim Meza takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped.
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next to hit, Richie Sexson. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Chisholm at second with two down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2. So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey. And that's fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the eighth. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
They get the force. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And add another K. That's number 7. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now Dave Parker. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Meza, a 6'3" lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 2 on with 1 out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside, just missed. Parker, the lead runner at second. Trout over at first with 1 away. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Laser could be trouble. They're waving Parker home. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1-1.
In the dirt. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And now the catcher comes up to him, Johnny Bench. Comebacker to the mound. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Up the middle to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hayes in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2-0.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Just missed. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 12.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them provincial papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make their spark thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant. Back in the booth.